Bentar Kak, masih loading.
Live streaming already started. Go ahead, Kak Anissa.
Okay, hello everyone. Welcome back to Britzone Thursday online class. Before we begin, I would like to say hi to a few of you who's already here. But I have something new here, so it will make it more interactive rather than previous one. So I want to introduce you to our tagline, Britzone, we connect, we create. So I want to having a chit chat with few of you, so I won't feel so lonely here. I'm gonna choose with hello Kak Rasya. Hi Kak Rasya, we meet again.
Halo Kak,
Hi, we meet again with different role. Hi, how are you Kak Rasya?
I'm good. How about you Kak?
Okay, I'm good too. So Kak Rasya, we have password here. I
Okay.
say password, please. You can say Britzone, we connect, we create. Well, I don't know the gesture, but you can create it by yourself, yeah. We connect,
We connect,
we create, we
we create.
connect.
Okay.
Okay, Karasha, password, please.
We connect, we create.
Oh my God, that's so
Okay.
cool. Oh my God, I'm so happy. Karasha, do you know what is the title of the topic of tonight's session?
It's about business if I'm wrong,
Mm-hmm. Can be.
and how to achieve our dream in the future.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, that's totally right. So, what do you expect to gain from tonight's session?
I want to know what every kind of step that I will pass to get my future plan or my future goal from our very good conductor here. So I want to
Mm-hmm.
know how will she at the past from the past until right now her experience that very interesting. I've seen it in her LinkedIn, I guess.
Oh, really? You've searched her on LinkedIn? Oh, that's so nice. Yeah, yeah, that's so cool. Thank you so much, Karasha. I hope you enjoyed tonight's session until the end of it. Okay, and keep your dreams alive.
All
Yeah.
right.
Okay, next, I want to say hi to, wow, guys, can you please open your camera? I want to see your bright face or maybe tired face after a long day of working. Who is, um, Kak Rani? Hi, Kak Rani.
Hi.
Hi, Kak Rani, how are you?
Hi. I'm good. What about you?
Yeah, I'm good too. Rani, can you say the password?
Um, Britzone, we connect, we create.
Okay, that's so cool. Wow, 500.000 rupiah. No, I'm
Oh,
just kidding.
thank you. More.
No, I'm just kidding. The price is you are free to attend every Britzone program for the rest of your life, Kak.
Oh, thank God.
Okay, Karani, do you know what is the topic of tonight's session? Have you read about it?
Um, I've just read the title. This is like an impromptu
Hmm.
join. I wasn't about to join because I didn't think that I make the schedule for today, but turns out I'm
Oh,
able to do so. So yeah. So make
oh,
no little plans. Me
yes,
and the American Dream, the
yes.
title.
That's right. Thank you, Karani. We really appreciate you, yeah, for being here. So, what do you
Thank you.
expect? What do you expect to get from tonight class?
Well, I think it has something to do because I'm about to enter a new chapter in my life after college is done and I'm entering an actual real world. And I think it's a topic that's quite in line with today's topic. So yeah, learning about uh, the next big move, basically.
Okay, Karani, you're coming to the right place.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you so much, Karani. I hope you will enjoy this session.
Thank you. Thank you.
Stay tuned with us. Wow, there's a lot of people here already. If you could open your camera, please do so, yeah, guys, because really appreciate you for opening your camera here so we can see your face, seeing your beautiful smiles. Okay, I would like to inform you a few of announcement here. Can you see the screen? Can you see my screen? It's a bit black here.
Yeah, we can see it, Kak.
Okay, I will make it full size here. Okay, I want to welcome you guys again to the largest English community in Indonesia, Britzone. We connect, we create. We are supported by Perpustakaan Kemendikbudrismen or Ministry of Primary and Secondary Educational Library. As a community, we have three main values. The first one is English education. So every time you think about English or want to practice your English, think about Britzone. Remember us. And the second one is we are free and open platform. So yeah, in this economy, it's so rare to find something free yet educative. So it's so valuable for being here. And the third one is we are based on volunteerism. So everyone who works here as a committee and as a conductor, we are here working from our heart for giving you the best experience that you can get. Britzone has four main programs. The first one is Britzone Tuesday class. It is, of course, held on Tuesday. Always starts at 7 p.m., but it is often held offline and online. When it's held offline, it is held in Perpustakaan Kemendikbudrismen at Senayan near Ratu Plaza building. The main rundown is the same as ours. Is the first one, there are gonna be a conductor who will give you a presentation or sharing their expertise or experience. And the second one, they will have a forum group discussion session. Wow, that's rhyming. And the second one, Britzone has Thursday class, as we are doing right now. It is always held online because we want to reach for all of you who lives outside Jakarta, Jabodetabek, or even outside Indonesia. It is always starts at 7 p.m. and the rundown is just the same as the Tuesday class. We have presentation from our special guest, and then we have FGD session for practicing your English. You can see there's my face here. Oh, thank you so much. I'm flattered. And the third one is Britzone Saturday Fun Class. It is usually held offline and starts at 11 a.m. Well, the difference from the previous online class is they have fun games, so you can learn English through fun and enjoyable games. You can see the face here, yeah, the photos here. The people are so happy, right? Because it's fun. Come on and join us. And the last one is we have outdoor class. It is usually held once a month on Saturday. Last month, we just completed our outdoor class at Taman Suropati in order to celebrate Jakarta's birthday. So in outdoor class, you will learn English while visiting iconic places in and around Jakarta. It is so good for you who wants to find new friends, new community, new networking, well, just new experience. You should try it at least one, yeah, guys. We also have guidelines that you guys should follow. The first one is please be respect and be kind to everyone because like they says, well, everyone is facing their own battle, yeah. So just be nice. And the second one is please seek permission. Every time you want to take a picture, everyone you want to record a video and post it, maybe you have to ask the permission because it is related to others' privacy. And the last one is to avoid discrimination because we want to make Britzone as a safe and inclusive spaces for everyone. If you witness behavior that violates these guidelines, please report it to the facilitator or Britzone management because there will be some action that will be taken by the management. Okay, and don't forget to follow Britzone social medias. Here we got Instagram at Britzone ID. We got a YouTube channel, Britzone English Community, where you can watch all of our classes. And we have TikTok here, Britzone ID. And the newest one, we have a server on Discord. You can you can type this link s.id/Britzone Discord for joining our server on Discord. There will be a tons of fun activities like casual chit chat, games, maybe karaoke nights or movie nights, and so on. This is the code, the barcode for Discord channel, our Discord channel. You can scan it. I will give you 5 seconds to scan it, or you can ask the admin of Britzone for getting the link of our Discord channel. Okay, thank you. We are officially supported by Perpustakaan Kemendikdasmen or Library of Ministry of Primary and Secondary Education. You can sign up for becoming member of the library to access impressive resources. They have more than 32K collections of books, audio, and videos. And FYI, I'm one of their member too. Yeah, you could borrow the diverse of great books. I love borrowing their educational books. So nice that guys, that library is one of the best place when they don't force the customer to buy anything, but you still can enjoy their facility, all of them. That's how community works. Wow, I could be the brand ambassador of their library. And we also have tradition. The first one is please turn on your Zoom camera so we can see your beautiful face. We can see your bright smile here, and we always take a picture or print screen the screen or commemorate our moments. And the third one is don't ever forget to fill out the attendance form. And later will be given through the Zoom chat box. Okay, that's it, the announcement that I already gave to you. I will stop the screen. Yeah, now it's time to invite our amazing conductor. Please welcome Dr. Adry Guinn. Yeah, you can give me reaction, please, or maybe full of emoji in the chat box. Halo Kak Adry, hi.
Hi, Kanisa.
Hi, how are you, Kak Adry?
I'm good. I'm good. Thank
Oh,
you.
where are you right now? At home or
Yes, I'm in my home office in Omaha, Nebraska. So it's
wow.
in the Midwest. Yeah.
Wow, we have guests from Nebraska, guys. That's so far. I'm feeling like the presenter of VOA right now. No, just kidding. So, Kak Adri, how's the weather there? Is it nice?
Well, it's supposed to be um windy, and like I shared with you this morning that we had a thunder lightning
Oh, yeah.
around 3 a.m. and it's like a lightning show for 1 hour.
Oh, really? 1 hour?
And 1 hour. Yeah, 1 hour. And now it moved to Iowa because we are a state next to us is Iowa, and then down is Kansas. And they both got a lot of tornado hit. We didn't.
Mm,
We don't, but last year we did.
oh,
26 tornado touchdown. Yeah.
26 tornadoes.
Touchdown.
Wow.
Touchdown means it's touchdown.
Yeah. There's a lot of it.
Mhm.
Okay, but we are in the month of July, which is so fascinating. Yeah, I've seen it in
Summer.
Instagram, summer, and also the 4th of July vibe, ya kan, through social media. How was it, Kak Adri?
Well, the show started like a week before 4th of July. Fireworks and
Fireworks everywhere.
firecrackers and all those stuff. But I think the peak of the show is on the fort itself. It's from 9 p.m. to 1 a.m. It's just like nonstop.
The fireworks.
Yeah, fireworks. So every pet owners were advised to give a chewy, it's like a relaxed, calm
Oh,
chew.
yeah,
And
for the
then
pets.
yeah, so we have basement. So either we keep them with us or we put them in the basement and put them in the kennel.
Okay.
Because if not, then they will run wild and run crazy.
Yeah. They must be afraid of the sound of fireworks.
Yeah.
Okay, Kak Adri. In order to get to know you better, I would like to share your biography first so people will know a bit about you. Let me share it first, ya, Kak. Where is it? Share screen. Okay. Can you guys see my screen here?
Yes.
Okay. This is the short bio of Kak Adri or Dr. Adry Guinn, CTP. CTP stands for Certified Treasury Professional. Is that right?
It's translator.
Oh, translator, not treasury.
I know.
I'm sorry. Kak Adri is a business owner, an academic futurist, consultant, writer, and certified translator. As a strategic partner for a growing business community in the US, Kak Adri earned her doctoral degree in strategic leadership from Oral Roberts University with a concentration in strategic foresight. Kak Adri, do you mind for telling a bit about what is a strategic foresight?
So strategic foresight, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you, but in strategic leadership, there are three concentrations: change management, leadership coaching, like professional coach, and then strategic foresight. I took strategic foresight because for me, it's more interesting and challenging because I have to be able to use all the
Resources.
quantitative methods, how to calculate, how to develop a vision that longer than even 20 years or 50 years. We are encouraged to make a vision even for 100 years. That is why
Oh.
one of my that is why one of my like dissertations project is about Indonesia 2045, Indonesia 2050. Because I like to see how Indonesia will look like in 2050, but then make a plan, a little plan, as little as as short as 3 years and up to 2050 or up to 2045. That's the
So
reason why.
And that's
Yeah.
why your background is like futurist, yeah?
Futurist, yeah.
Futuristic,
Mhm.
Adri. Adri is sort of like Doctor Strange or Professor Xavier who can see the future. Oh, that's so cool, Kadri. And Kadri completing her bachelor's and master degrees at the University of Indonesia and built a career as an HR professional, consultant, and a lecturer at multinational corporations and universities in Indonesia for many years before immigrating to the United States. Wow, by the time I read this, Kadri, I feel like I've done nothing in my life. Because you like, oh my God, Kadri done so many things while I do nothing.
Or it means you are younger, way younger than me.
I know. You always have a young soul, Kadri. Okay, Kadri, without further ado, and let's see here, all the audience are cannot wait anymore to hear from your experience to United States. Everybody, please welcome Dr. Adry Guinn.
Thank you. Thank you. To be honest, I feel humble. Thank you, Kanisa. And I was surprised that this is your first time being a master of ceremony. You're really you done well, really good. Okay. Good evening, everyone. I think I will just start my screen. So it's already 7:20, and I know that we have to cut this by 7:50, including Q&A. So, oh, I cannot share now.
Oh, Adry, you cannot share your screen.
Oh, now I can. Okay. Yes. Okay. So, can everybody see my screen? Yeah? Just thumbs up if you can see it. Okay.
Yes.
So the title is Make No Little Plans here. I get these words is from Dr. Oral Roberts, the founder of the university, and the first time I saw it, for me, it hits me because in life, I think I like to, or growing up, especially as an Indonesian, I was taught that you cannot just dream something too big, or you just have to stay humble. And came to United States back in 2015, I was like, it's such a different world, and they have a very different value. And when I came and visited that university for the first time, that word, it's like for me is resonating with all the wild quote unquote dreams that I have since I was a kid. So make no little plans here for me is very resonate with my soul or with my mind. So this is the story of my life, me and my American dream. So I used to think that American dream is this guy named Balky from a 1986 series, Perfect Strangers. So he came from a European country, met with his nephew, not nephew, his cousin Larry in New York, and from immigrated to the United States. Then he became, I think, U.S. citizen and get married with an American. I love watching that sitcom back in those days. Never realized that one day I will become so-called bulky in my own life. And if you're familiar with this one from 2006, Will Smith and his son, Jaden Smith at the time, Pursuit of Happiness. Okay, now my question to everyone, what is the American dream? If somebody asks you, what is American dream? Anybody can define what is American dream? Anyone, everyone. What is American dream? Use your own words.
Someone that dreams go to America.
Dreams go to America. Yeah. Any other?
Oh, I've read
One
some
more?
and in chat box, Adry, better life opportunity, change
Okay.
destiny,
Change destiny, opportunity, and go to
opportunity.
America. An opportunity. Yeah, that's pretty much right.
Oh, get rich
Okay.
also, Kadri, get rich,
Okay. That's good.
improve career and get good opportunities, better life. Yeah,
Yeah.
sort of
Well, get rich
winning
is
the
because
world.
maybe
Kadri ada yang winning the world. Oh my God.
that's not.
Be a
Yeah. Well.
superstar.
Yeah.
Wow.
If you go to Los Angeles or yeah, could be. All right, so American Dream, the first statement of American Dream is actually, you can find it in, this is the Declaration of Independence. Back in 1776, life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. That's why the movie in 2006 with Will Smith is The Pursuit of Happiness, because it's part of those three words that define American Dream: life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. And the Constitution, this is not Constitution, I apologize, this is the Declaration of Independence, was written by Thomas Jefferson. So he's one of the founding father of United States. And for me, American Dream is the success story. Access to choices, because you have freedom and land of opportunity. Even until now, with whatever situation, political stuff in the United States, it's still land of opportunity. The definition of American Dream, also introduced by James Truslow Adams. This is what he said: a dream of a social order in which each man, each woman, able to attain to the fullest stature of which they are capable, recognized by others for what they are, not who they are, but what they are, regardless of circumstances of birth or position. So people like me, birth in Indonesia, or came to United States as an immigrant, and all those stuff, or whatever my position in the social structure, it doesn't really matter. That's American Dream. The other person is Martin Luther King Jr., which is one of my favorite people. I have a dream that my 4 little children will one day live in a nation where they will not be judged by the color of their skin, but by the content of their character. For me, it's a really powerful statement. So that is American Dream. Big dreams needs a big plan. If you don't have a plan, you can dream all day and then you will achieve nothing. So you need a big plan. Sometimes people ask us to write down your dream point by point. When will you achieve that dream? What year? And stuff like that. I did it. I did it really well, actually. But I understand from all my journey that I need God. I cannot just make a plan and achieve it by myself. And if I am too proud, a lot of Americans, they are really proud of their achievement, but they never put God factor in their life. So they believe in themselves. And in my opinion, if you continue doing that and never involve God, no matter what your faith is, you can easily being diverted to be a communist, in my opinion, because you are so full of yourself and not so full of being thankful to God. So a big plan needs God. There is a God factor in my life. Food for thought. I believe in this, that many are the plans in our heart as a human, but God's purpose succeed. So involve him in any of your plan and any of your step of life. So this is my story. I started in 1989. This is not the year where when I was born, but this is the year when I start my college year in University of Indonesia. In 2007, after graduating in 1990s, Then I start working as an HR. Then after how many years? From 1995 to 2007, then I felt like I'm done. I get bored with whatever I'm doing. I moved from one company to another, from multinational companies. I went overseas for a training. I did a lot of stuff. My salary was like 2 digits in a like double digit in a month, and it's still I'm not satisfied. Like I'm longing for something more than it's just what I'm doing. I had a career, but I wasn't satisfied with my life. I feel stagnant at that time. Then I feel dissatisfaction. 2009, at that time I was working for, so if any of you familiar with the name Peter Sonda, Raja Wali TV, so he contacted me, and I had a meeting in his office with one of his assistants, and they said, Pak Peter wants to develop a new television business. And this is the Raja Wali TV right now in Indonesia. So I had to develop all the standard operating procedures, help them for, I think, 1.5 years. But I felt like I'm done. In terms of career, there is nothing that I want to do in Indonesia at that time, but I do not know where to go. And I started applying for PhD. I applied to Manchester University. I got accepted. But the thing is, at the time, I have a son that was elementary school at that time, and I cannot bring him because they said, no, you have to stay in the UK for 6 months at least, then you can bring your son. And for me, it's hard because I don't want to leave him alone in Indonesia and I'm in UK. So I decided to drop that option, and I wrote an email saying that I will not pursue that. That in 2009. Then in 2010, I got accepted at University of Indonesia for a doctoral program. I got Prof. Renat Kasali as one of my mentor, and he said, I'll be your advisor. So he was one of them that writing me a letter of recommendation to go to that program, and I had to drop that again because I cannot pursue a career or big money if I have to go for a full-time doctoral program. So I was in dilemma. At that time, I was still teaching at university. First at University Pelita Harapan for 1 year. Then after that, BINUS International for 5 years. Then in 2011, there is some intervention. Again, God's factor. My sister, who is in the US with her family, invited me, like, hey, why don't you just, join us here? And I was like, no, I want to go to UK. US is no. And she said, why not? You have to come to US, you have to see the country yourself and see what happened. And in 2013, I finally do the all my visa stuff, and I felt like, is this what I have supposed to do or something? And I didn't feel that right. So I apply and have a conversation with UPenn, University of Pennsylvania, asking whether they have an open position, and they said, yes, they do. they had an open position for a visiting scholar for 1 year. So I was like, oh, that's cool. So I submit everything and discuss with them. At the same time, I also made a paper, and I sent to one of the conference in LA at that time and got accepted. So now I have a reason to go to US. And did my visa, and it's just quick. That is why I believe it's God factor, because I can see that even in that process, it's smooth. So I went to the US. I got new hope that, oh, maybe this is something new. I'm happy. So that's close the chapter of my life in Indonesia. Now the next chapter of my life in the US. Culture shock. What I saw, what I watched in the movie is different than what I experienced myself. American people they're very, I mean, like in terms of character, they are warmer, in my opinion, than European. Nice people, but they can be very blunt and not sarcastic, but like blunt. For example, when I talk to them, and then they will say, "You have an accent. You're not from here, aren't you?" No. Where are you? Oh, well, I'm from Indonesia. Ah, Indonesia. I thought you're from Malaysia or from the Philippines. And sometimes they can make a joke if they saw me. For example, I walk with my husband. My husband is a white American. So when I walk with him, and they was like, oh, how did you get her? Certain people can be that. Certain people can yell at us like, wow, and I was like, what's that? Racism. So I experienced all of those stuff. But that's not what I meant with this culture shock, because at this moment I didn't meet I didn't meet my husband yet. I met him later after I quite settled in. So this is the culture shock. Some Americans, they are really nice. Some area, they are really looking at me from head to toe to head, like, okay, like asylum seeker. And I was like, I'm not asylum seeker. And or they thought of me as like coming to the United States and just working in the manufacturer because I'm Indonesian. And I said, no, hell no, I'm not doing that thing. I came here, I have my master degree, at least I have my master degree, I have my career, but they look at me as if, housemaid type of stuff. Some people can be that rude, honestly. Some people will welcome you. So I felt unappreciated. I was thinking maybe this is a wrong move. After I finish with whatever I'm doing, I was like, maybe I just have to go back, or maybe I have to apply for another PhD program. So I applied to Cardiff University in Wales, UK, and I'm thinking I have to fly from US to UK, got accepted, but at the time, somehow, that very moment, somebody introduced me to my husband. One of my good friends introduced me to his brother, which is my current husband. And it was like, take us like 2 years to finally saying, okay, we move forward with that. And my family upset. My sister and my brother-in-law at that time thinking that that's a wrong move. You do know that the guy, he's an American. American cannot be trusted. American will treat you like a housemaid. They will, they will put you down. They will do this, that, they will do that. I have to make a bold move at the time, move from where my family is in New Hampshire East Coast, I have to move myself to West Coast. At that time, I went to California. Then I met with him. Then after 2 years, then we got married. That's a God's intervention factor. Our marriage opened a lot of opportunity. I'm not saying because I married him, but somehow he's just a great guy. He is not a typical American that everybody said. He really support me so I can do what I supposed to do, what I'm dreaming about. And I got my PhD, so I got a new hope. So I thrive in this new culture. And last year I got my citizenship. So now I'm an American myself. Okay, 10 minutes. So I have to, I'm sorry. So God always have plan. I know that to prosper me, not harm me, give me hope and a bright future. As long as I involve him. So what is the American dream mean to me as a person? American dream for me is life. I being able to write a new chapter of my life here, a new beginning for me, liberty. I have freedom of choice. And I have no condemnation of my previous life or whatever I was in the past, and the pursuit of happiness. Equal opportunity to access education, lifelong learning. If you apply a job in the United States, they will not ask you two things: your age and your religion. They will always ask you your ethnicity, Asian, Black American, or something like that, but they will never ask you those two. So for me, it's a good thing because regardless of what your faith is, as long as you believe in God, then there is an opportunity for you. And regardless of your age, you can go to school. Even if you are 70, 80, you can still graduate from school because there is a lifelong learning system. Opportunity to access employment, that's what I meant. So now my other question, do you have dreams that have not yet come true? Just one person talk, please. Just one. Do you have dreams that have not yet come true? Anyone? Nobody have a dreams?
Yes, one actually that haven't yet come true too. Yes, we have. Most of the people, yeah, Kadri.
Mhm. All right. So this is my food for thoughts, that may God give you the heart's desire. May God give you your heart desire and all your plans succeed. Make no little plans. And that's it.
Ah,
Thank you.
Kadri. It's so insightful, Kak, and so touching for me personally, yeah. Because I've never heard about your journey, despite that we're working since 2023. So it's my very first time, along with Britzoners, to hear about your own experience, yeah, Kadri. Well, I remember once in a movie, I guess it's starring Julia Roberts or Sandra Bullock, yeah, I forgot. But it's an old one. It's called Hope Floats, you know, Kadri, Hope Floats. I remember the quotes that the first time is always scary. The end is usually sad, but what matters is what's in the middle, the process, the struggle. And yeah, I see it in your journey. Wow, so cool, yeah, and so touching. Okay, so I guess it's time for us to do a Q&A session. If some of you want to ask question, please raise your hand and open your camera or your mic If you are able to open your camera, we really appreciate it. And don't forget the password. Britzone. We connect, we create. Lala aja. Okay, so ada Kak Gandhi here. Hi, Kak Gandhi. Kak Gandhi, do you mind for opening your...
Hello.
Hi.
So I got this question for you.
Mhm.
Right. So what part of your American dream journey that turned out to be the most different from what you first imagined?
What part of my American dream? First, I don't think America is actually part of my first dream. I always think about Europe. So I got a lot of surprises when I came to United States because the America in my mind is America, what Hollywood tried to convince me that this is America. And what I found out from states to states, America is actually not what Hollywood presented to you. They try to present something so different than the real America. But part of American dream that really I think resonate with my life is I can pursue my doctoral and I can pursue a new career. I never been a business owner back in Indonesia, but now I'm a business owner. Regardless of my immigration status at that time, I was still permanent resident or green card holder when I started my business. So they gave a lot of opportunity, just like what I said, regardless of my age and regardless of my religion, they gave me a lot of opportunity. That's what American dream for me. Yeah, there is no limit on what I can achieve. In Indonesia, I know the struggle is always, I want to pursue this career, but then they said it has to be 25 years old. That's the maximum age. And in the US, there is no maximum age in any employment opportunity. So yeah, hopefully I cannot see him.
Oh, yeah. He-
All right. Thank you so much, and that answers a lot.
Okay, thank you, Kak Gandhi. Okay, next we have Kak Larasati. Hi, Kak Larasati. Hello, are you there?
Hello. Hello. I want to ask about how do you set the direct plan about moving overseas for the studies or work based on your experience? I know you said before, like set the direct goals, like note it, but how do you exactly do that in detail?
My experience, so it took me like 3 years from the offering that given actually by my sister to move to United States until the time that I said, okay, I go for it. Because at that time I was still have Venus International University as a lecturer. And also I was a local consultant for JICA at that time for 4.5 years. And I was thinking, I have a good career in Indonesia. Why should I move to other country? And if I move to other country, how can I make sure that I'm still doing what I'm doing? So I apply, and I was in my mind is I want to stay in the university area and not touching other area. That's why I dealt with the University of Pennsylvania, UPenn. And then I sent my journal, so this is me and my bargaining with God. Like if I got accepted A, I accepted B, then that's you're good to go, sign from God. So I make sure that I did that. Then when I got accepted, then that's when I'm saying to my son at that time, okay, it's time for us to go. So he has to cut his middle school at that time and then move here. And in the United States, it's very simple. He just came, they asked for all the paperwork, and they said, okay, when do you want to start, today or tomorrow? So he just started the next day because it's very easy in the United States if you want to go to school. Indonesia have a lot of bureaucracy that unbelievable, and here is simple. When it comes to education, when it comes to school, it's very simple. Especially if you are K-12, like until high school. When you come to university, that might be a bit different. But elementary, middle school, high school is simple. So that's my good to go sign from God when I got accepted, those two. My application and my paper got accepted to a conference.
Okay. Is that enough, Kak Larasati?
Very well.
Yeah, thank
Thank
you.
you so much.
Okay, next we have Kak Nurul Hasanah, please. Hi, Kak Nurul.
Hi.
Hi.
Hello, Kak Adri and Kak Anissa. I have a question for you. So recently, there's a phenomena of World War III between Israel and Iran, and somehow America is involved. So how do you handle it? Do you ever feel like to move out from America, or are you feeling scared, or what? Tell me more.
Actually, thank you. Actually, in the US, nothing happened. uh, I didn't see American people react to that. Sometimes, this is my personal opinion, and this is what I discussed with Kak Nisa a lot, is the media made it very big. But if you live inside the country itself, nothing. Nobody even think about anything. And regardless of what happened in the White House, people still do our daily stuff. The thing that, in my personal opinion, and personally for me, it's a bit like have an impact to my life is the tariffs.
Terrorist.
Because of the tariffs, I cannot get a lot of my Indonesian products in Asian market. And the price is just go nuts.
Oh,
And
so you import the goods from Indonesia?
let's say I went to Asian market and I want to get Indomie, for example. I want to buy something. I cannot get the Indonesian product. I have to go to ramen from other country, from Thailand or something, or from Vietnam even. I'm not sure right now because Vietnam got hit with really high tariffs, but the supermarket people told us that the tariffs from President Trump impacted the import from other countries to United States. So that's the thing that really I think have a like disruption in my life, but not the war itself. Except maybe some people start seeing active terrorism in the country, but not in my area. That's a lot in New York and in Los Angeles, big cities, and in Texas too. But in Omaha, no, we are like have a calm and peaceful life. So people still doing what they have to do. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much, Kak Nurul. Wow, there's such a bold questions we have here. Guys, unfortunately, the question and answer time is up. So yeah, you can go visit Kak Adri's website, right, Kak Adri? For reaching
Yeah.
Kak Adri, and looking for Kak Adri's business, yeah. there in Berenmek ya Kak Adri?
Yeah, it's in my Instagram, or you can have I think Kak Nisa, you can facilitate that.
Okay.
Maybe
You
share
can
with
see.
them my
Hmm.
contact.
Okay, you can see also in Britzone Instagram because there is Kak Adri Instagram there. Okay, guys. So now I would like to invite Kak Fasiha from our entry, please.
Okay, thank you for our MC, Kak Anissa, and our speaker, Kak Adri. The topic is very amazing for me, especially because I like to charge my energy with my motivation, with your motivation. And yeah, I'm Fasiha from Entre team in Britzone, and we have some merchandise with Britzone signature. It's so first we have busy apparel. It's t-shirt. You can choose two color, and we have different style, short sleeve or long sleeve. And we have busy connect like Imani, breezy flash, and also busy carrier is foldable bag. You can use in every daily life, daily activity. And if you want to order, you can scan the QR code on the screen and contact our team. And the profit for our merchandise, it's from Britzone activity like subscribing Zoom Premium and another else. Thank you. We are waiting your order. Bye. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much, Kak Fasiha. Okay, guys, don't forget to buy our merch because it's not only important for us, but it's all important for you to show your identity as a Britzoner. Well, yeah, so now we're gonna do our tradition, such as taking a picture together. Please open your camera on. We want to see your face, and we want to see that we connect, we create. How the gesture should be because every time if I take a picture with literacy activists, they always say like this, literacy. So do we have one, Kak? Okay, Kak Khairunisa as our Zoom operator, please.
Okay, so before we move to the FGD session, let's take a picture together. Yeah? So there is two slides. I will take first in the slide one. 1, 2, 3. All right, and the second slide. 1, 2, 3.
Yang mapping harus hari ini, Pak. Lagi.
Okay, guys.
Mulai 2024.
Okay, thank you so much, Kak Khairunisa. So guys, it's time for practicing our English through FGD session. You will be guided by our friendly facilitator. So yeah, enjoy and have fun. See you later.
All right. Hello, everyone. Hello, Karani, Kamaida, Kabayu, and also Kapsari. Okay, so Karani, how are you today?
Good. What about you?
Yeah, I'm doing great. Thank you, Karani, for asking. And what about Kabayu? How are you today, Kabayu?
Yeah, I'm fine. Thank you. What about you?
I'm really good today. Thank you, Kabayu, for coming and joining our discussion today. And now we move to Kapsari. Hello, Kapsari. How are you today? Kapsari, are you
Great,
there?
Kak.
Okay. Okay, everyone. Thank you so much for your time to join our discussion today. And today's topic is really interesting. And here we still have our conductor. And yeah, thank you so much, Kadri. Your material is really inspiring for us, like especially for us that has like many dreams, right? So yeah, We would like to discuss some FGD questions. And before that, I'd like to introduce myself. My name is Ririn, and I'll be your vessel for tonight's class. And I also want to hear maybe from Karani. Karani, would you like to introduce yourself, please?
Okay, good evening, everyone. My name is Rani. I am a college student. I've been joining Britzone events for like this probably my sixth time. I'm currently residing in Malang, Furkas College, and but I'm originally from Jakarta. Nice to meet you all.
Okay, nice to meet you too, Karani. Maybe I wanted to hear more, Karani. What makes you interested to join? How to say? Or maybe you already say yeah at the first time of the class. Yeah, maybe I want to hear a little bit. Like, do you have any dream to go to another country, like especially like America?
I actually have the same idea with Kak Adri. I originally wanted to go to UK because how media depicted how US is kind of intense for us Asians, especially with how racism is. But we don't know. We don't know because, as Adri mentioned, with how media depicted and how actually living there is much. I mean, there must have been a difference between that. So yeah, I mean, I'm interested in going abroad and actually living there. That's something.
Okay, really interesting. Thank you, Karani, for sharing. And now I want to hear from Kak Bayu. Kak Bayu, would you like to introduce yourself? And I also want to hear a little bit. Would you like to go to another country, like especially like America?
Yeah, okay. Thank you, Kak Ririn. I will introduce myself. My name is Bayu. Currently, I am living in West Jakarta, and I still working for a logistic company. For maybe you know, it's like IT consultant. So if you talking about I want to go to US, yeah, maybe someday I want it, but I have something struggle to applying a visa, you know. This is very hard time to applying visa. Then I have experience to go overseas in Asia, as Asia country like Singapore and Malaysia. But it's same things, you know, same things with Indonesian culture. But maybe someday I want to tour Europe or Australian. Maybe that's it.
Okay, really interesting. Thank you so much, Kak Bayu, for sharing. And now
Welcome.
let's move to Kak Apsari. What about you, Kak Apsari? Would you like to introduce yourself? And then also, again, I want to hear a little bit. Maybe one day you want to go to abroad, like, I mean, like America or another country, as Kak Bayu mentioned.
Okay. Okay, thank you, Kak. I'm Apsari. You can call me Apsari or Sari. And now I'm working as a headhunter. And for going abroad, actually, I'm thinking about maybe for study. And for the country, maybe in Malaysian. Yeah, just Malaysian or Indonesia sih. Just between these two in my mind right now.
Oh, I see. So you want to go abroad, but in specific one like Malaysia, right?
Yeah, for study.
Okay, interesting. Thank you, Kap. Sorry for sharing. And now let's start for the first questions. I like to ask Kak Rani. Kak Rani, related to Kak Adri's story is about big dreams. Okay, and really interesting. And I want to know again, what is one of your biggest dream, maybe in a specific one?
I guess the most reasonable one would be having a stable job that I actually enjoy. I used to do part-time English teacher, but something came up and I just can't continue that. I think my biggest dream as of now is actually doing something related in English, especially in teaching, and actually have a good good salary, of course, and actually have space on my own, actually able to give some to my parents, etc. I think such things are, in my eyes, are big dreams. Yeah.
Okay, so you want to have like a stable job there or something like that. But
Right.
since from your English, I mean, your accent is really good, and I believe that you have that capability to go there, like especially, maybe you could have more opportunities if you can go for. I mean, have you like ever like taste IELTS something like that? And have you like already applied a visa something like that?
No, I have not, but I've tried TOEFL before. I haven't tried IELTS or anything related to that.
I think you need to try that because I believe your ability, you have that.
Thank you, thank you.
Seriously, seriously, I say that.
Thank you.
Okay, because your English sounds good, in my opinion.
Thank you, Kai. I appreciate it.
Okay, thank you, Karani. And I want to hear maybe from Kabayu. Kabayu, as maybe still relate to previous questions, like Adry's stories about big dreams. And I want to know, what is your biggest dreams?
Yeah.
Maybe you could share with us.
Yeah, I think is the sun is like a knife, you know. My biggest dream is like I want to change Indonesian culture to be maybe it's like to be more smart than now. And also sometimes I feel like yeah, it's relate about the political, you know. Something I relate the news read the news or something else. I very angry with bad opinions because government is have a wrong deciding to building something in Indonesia, for example. And my biggest dream is maybe I want to be ministry or prime minister or something else, or maybe the vice president or something like that. Because I feel like someday I want to be valuable for all people, and then make something good idea, you know, good idea to revolutionary about the what Indonesian happen right now. Because yeah, I think it's very beneficial for me as being human, you know. That's it.
I see. So it's kind of like you want to be, how to say, someone that has a lot of like, how to say, valuable things that you could share with a lot of people, right? And
Yeah.
I mean, talking about government, I think I couldn't agree more. Like it's it's already like, I don't know. I also cannot say anything, but I just like thinking, like I believe that maybe the government already doing their best, right? But just like a little bit need more
Yeah.
how to say, uh yeah, more effort, something like that, to in certain level, something like that. So yeah, really, yeah, again, really great answer. Thank you so much, Kawayu.
Welcome.
Because if we are talking like about a government, it's kind of like sensitive one. So
Sensitive. So why I mentioned first is
yeah,
very
that's okay. Let's move on to Kapsari. What about you, Kapsari? I also want to hear from you. What is your biggest dreams, Kap? Maybe you could share with us.
Okay. I'm sorry, Karirin, can you repeat the
Sure.
question?
Really?
Because my connection is
Okay, sure. Is my voice clear, Kapsari?
Hello.
Hello?
No.
No?
Oh,
Oh my God.
I cannot hear your voice. I'm sorry.
Okay, everyone can hear my voice?
Yeah, I hear the
Yeah.
Okay. So
maybe
I
I'm
think your
gonna have
internet, Kapsari. I'm sorry. What about
Yeah,
now?
yeah,
You can
maybe.
hear my voice?
Yeah, it's
Okay.
clear now.
Okay, great. Okay, so I'm sorry. The question says, related to Adry's story is about big dreams. Okay. So I want to know, what is your biggest dreams actually? Maybe as you mentioned previously, like you want to go abroad to Malaysia because you want to study. Maybe you can tell us like specific one why you want to go to Malaysia instead of like America or Europe countries, something like that.
Okay, okay. So I'm my background is psychology, and to be a psychologist, I need a license. And
Yeah.
in every country has a different mm, every
Regulation,
different yeah,
regulation.
yes, that's right.
Mm-hmm.
Halo, halo Kak.
Hello,
Yeah,
hi.
yeah. So yeah, and yeah, yeah. I hope you can hear my voice ya. Oke. Nah, in Indonesia we have the government just announced the new news ya about the psychologists gitu. And then I think in Malaysia they can give me more opportunity than in Indonesia for study. So yeah, just like that.
I see. Maybe if I ask you more, you told us like you want to study in Malay, right? Maybe you already have I mean a plan which university that you want to
Yeah, yeah.
go.
Yeah, yeah. I already have a plan gitu. Maksudnya I have some list ya for the
No.
university gitu
Mhm.
that they can give me the license that
Mhm.
open to other country too gitu.
Oh,
That other country accepted tuh.
I see. I hope that everything that you have planned today or right now, God will help you. Okay.
Yeah, thank you Kak.
Thank you so much, Kap. Sorry for sharing. And now, maybe because of our conductor, sorry, our conductor here, and I just want to give anyone's. Maybe you guys want to ask something to our conductor. Maybe I will try to give a time.
I have something. I have a ask question. It's about how to surviving in USA, because before the president you say like there is very racism, for Asian people, and then how to struggling on there, and then do you have do you have some tips for me if I have some opportunity when I living in Europe or US country, or so many white people on there? Thank you.
Maybe my simple answer is thick skin. At first, I felt offended. I cannot lie. It's like, oh, wait. But then I realized that people are just people, um, regardless of what their skin color. Some people, they are just very nice and respect I am for who I am. Some people just look at me like, who's this person? Why even she's here? Along the way, I learned that I have to be the one to decide whether I will feel offended or not. So I have to stand my own ground that you can do that to me and I don't care. I will treat you as if you are not exist in my world. In the US, they always said, you didn't buy my beer, but that's what they said. For me, it's like you didn't pay for my tuition. So you can say whatever you want to say, and I have a right to ignore you. So we have to come up to that decision ourselves that I have to stand for myself. Yeah, that's my answer.
It's like a stone heart, like
Yeah, cold heart.
cold.
I mean, like when you make your decision, you have to really use your logic instead of your emotion. So I have to say that everybody have their learning curve.
Yeah.
Everybody will have their own thing. And when you are here, believe it or not, life will teach you how to adapt to your new environment.
Yeah.
Then you will survive.
Yeah. It's very insightful. Thank you.
Really inspiring. Yeah, I agree with you, Kawaii. Really inspiring answer. I believe that in maybe it's not only, I mean, how to say, we need to stand ourselves in every situations, right? No matter what people say about us, just let it be as long as they're not paying our tuition, they're not paying our bills, so just let it be. Okay. Thank you so much, Kak Adri. Your answer is really good. And maybe Karani, you want to ask questions, or maybe Kapsari, you want to ask questions?
I want to ask.
Okay.
Okay. So, Kak Adri, you already become a US citizen. And how about your son? Is he automatically become US citizen too, or he still hold his Indonesian citizen?
He's
Thank you,
still
Kak.
Indonesian. Thank you. He's still Indonesian. He he cannot survive without rice. He has to eat rice. Well, me too. Um, my son, he has his own personality. So for him, it's like, well, you can choose what do you want to be, mom, but I have my own decision. When I'm ready to do that, then I will do it. If not yet, then I'm not gonna do it. So
Okay.
we respect each other. Yeah, we really
Okay.
respect each other.
So not automatically, yeah, because you are the
No,
mother, become US citizen. Oh no, yeah.
no.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you, Kak.
Okay, thank you, Kadri, for your answer. And what about Karani? Karani, you have questions?
I do have a question, but it kind of deviates about the current topic, if that's okay. But it's a review from someone who's been living in the US. Is it true that they're obsessed with making anything bigger portion sizes? I mean, I've seen it everywhere. It's just wow.
Is that food?
What's that?
Is that about food?
I mean, it's everything in general. I think I've seen it in media, so it's just yeah.
Well, if it's food, yes.
Oh,
It's always like double what you can get in Warung Tegal. I mean, like if we go to Warteg and then they will say, "Oh, that's so big, that's huge stuff." In the US, it can be double because the price is also different. You have to pay for, but it also depends on the location. Some restaurants they can give you just a decent amount of food, but if you go to casino, they have a very good restaurants inside the casino. I do not know how they recruit the chef, but the portion will be so big that people will take home and maybe eat it for either dinner or next day meal. So it's yes, it's huge. But when it comes to news, for example, not all Americans are they not all of them care about what happened as long as it's not affect their own personal life because Americans likes to have a boundaries that okay, this is my space, this is my safe space. As long as you didn't touch me or enter into my personal zone, you good to do whatever you want to do. But once you touch me, then I will have a problem with you. Yeah, the only thing that huge or big in America is just that I cannot think of the other stuff. Is it answer your question, Karen?
Yeah, I
Hopefully.
think my question, and now that I think about it, it's very directed to food. Now that I think of it, yeah, thank you.
Okay, thank you so much, Kadri. Really good answer too. Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. Can I add one more? In the US, you cannot say, "Wow, you're gain weight." You cannot say that in the US. It's very offensive words. Or asking somebody, "Oh, you look young. How old are you?
Oh.
Why you want to know me?" Or um, or somebody ask you like, "Oh, what's your religion?" It's not even. I mean, people can even choose that they have no religion. They, you know, lot of people like that. But that's very offensive. I one time one of my family came from Indonesia and then asking one of my nephew's wife, asking her like, "Oh, you look like what's your size?" Oh my gosh, it's very offensive. She cried. So my nephew had to tell my other family to that's unacceptable in the US. You cannot ask that type of or you cannot make any comment on people's hair, people's everything. You cannot. You have to respect them. Yeah.
I see.
Just
Really,
tips.
yeah. It really, how to say, important tips for us, yeah, especially that we don't know their culture. Like maybe in Indonesia, like, oh my God, you look so young. How old are you? It's actually common, right? I mean, common in here, right? Oh yeah, I'm really look young, and they're happy because it's kind of like how to say something good. But I just know that in America we cannot say that. It's really sensitive, right? Or offensive questions. Really good tips for from Kadri. So everyone, if you want to go there, don't say that, okay? So okay, we have more 7 minutes. This is the second questions that I like to give to Karani. Karani, um, sometimes things are hard. What is one challenge you faced and what helped you get through it?
What sort of challenge?
Oh, maybe like any challenge that maybe can give you any new experience or new knowledge, or maybe how to say something that you could learn from that, something like that.
So the question is, how do I right cope with that? Right. Okay. I guess I do a lot of journaling to like reflect on myself of what I have done, what I shouldn't have done, because sometimes decisions are making a whim, especially I can't plan through on some important ones. Sometimes I get a bit spontaneous and it just bit me back in the and just yeah. So I do a lot of journaling to like these kind of challenges and actually, is this the right decision? Is this what I actually wanted? And rereading my entries, and because of that, is just giving me a new perspective on how I should um go through something similar of these kind of challenges.
I see. So by doing like journaling, it helps you a lot. I mean, when you do like journaling, you use Indonesian words or maybe in English version. Maybe I want to
I
know.
usually do it in English, just to be honest.
English.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's why maybe it helps you really good when you like deliver the how to say. I mean, it helps you. I believe that it really helps you to communicate with with other people, especially with us.
Yeah,
Really good,
that's
Irony. And maybe I would like to change I mean I will move to Kabayu. This is still a little bit like connect with previous one, like sometimes things are hard. And what is one challenge you face and what helped you get through it? And yeah, maybe it's so it's been something.
Okay, I have been facing with my boss. It's like they pursue me to finishing a job for 4 days, but it's very hard because I knew comer
Mm.
in the company, and then I feel like I want to more learning about the culture, about the how can I do with the role with that or something uh relate about the company working. But I decide to just following what they want, and then if I find new things like how to solve that, because I very coder, I very love with coding and making something development about apps, and then I find new things like bugs or extra, and then I just uh I just like give something, imagine like this is like a new capstone for you, and then don't be afraid, and then yeah, just brave and facing it. If you make mistake, making something mistake, yeah, you just learning. If you have something finishing or special thing in here, yeah, you got a achievement for your progress like that. I just like I mean, it's like learning by doing. If
Mm.
you have a mistake, yeah, learn it, and if you have something good opportunities or good challenging for, and then you finish that, you have a good achievement, like a good achievement like that.
I see. Really interesting. So it's mean that you need to be brave, right? So by doing that, I mean by doing something with our how to say with confidence, even though you are doing mistake, but at least you can learn something from that, and that mistake will, I believe that that mistake will actually help you for the next move, right? So
Ah,
really good. Thank you, Kabayu. And now I want to hear from Kapsari. What about you, Kap? Sorry. Uh,
Okay.
mm,
Yeah. Okay. Usually, if I'm at my lowest point or
mhm,
facing the challenge,
mhm,
I like to talk to someone I trust
mhm,
or discuss, yeah, with people that I trust too, because I think it's helped me to calm my mind. So after that, I can think more clearly and I can find a solution for my problem. And after, yeah, talking to my friends, there's chit chat with them, and I don't know what is in English for curhat. Yeah, something like that lah. It's sometimes I don't need the solution from them,
mhm,
because when my mind already calm, I can find my own solution.
mhm.
I know what I have to do next for my challenge, or for my problem. So yeah, just like that.
I see. You also like doing any like journal, like Kap
Uh,
Annie did.
yeah. It also helps me when my I cannot talk to my friends, or now recently, because there are chat GPT.
Mm-hmm.
So sometimes I discuss with chat GPT too, gitu.
Uh, I see. So it's mean that you use GPT to be your friends, right?
uh, just for asking something that I don't know, or maybe too offensive to ask to people, gitu.
I see. It's really good, because as a reason why I heard a lot of people like make GPT as a friends. Anything that we want to ask, we just like ask to ChatGPT, because if like especially like sensitive things or how to say, we don't how to say, we feel tough to tell to people, we can use GPT, right? So it's really good way. Thank you so much, Kak. Sorry for sharing your experience, and also Kak Bayu and also Karani, thank you so much for sharing. And again, I want to say, Kadri, thank you so much for staying with us, for answering all of us all of our questions in FGD questions. Thank you so much. And now I want to give back to Kak Nisa.
Thank you so much, Karirin,
Sure.
for a very friendly facilitator at our main room. Okay, Britzoners, I would like to invite maybe one person of whose group, ya. Kak Erlin. Hi, Kak Erlin. How are you, Kak Erlin?
Hi, I'm good. Happy to see you again.
Oh, welcome back. So, Kak
Okay.
Erlin, who's your representative from your group?
My representative, it's the one and only Kami.
Oh,
Kami, we had good conversation. So, Kami, it's time to yours. Are you still there?
Okay.
Okay.
What should I tell here about my conversation with Kak Erin? Kak Erlin?
Yeah, anything. We talk
Oh,
in group.
okay. Hello everyone. My name is Ami. I'm from Jakarta. So I just have conversation with Kak Erlin. We talk about dreams and we share about our life too. It is very good conversation with Kak Erlin. Thank you, Kak Erlin. So, at first, I want to say sorry first because I can't open my camera because I'm outside now. And we talk a lot about dreams. Kak Ellen asked to me about what is my biggest dream. So I answer, my biggest dream is uh, building my small business to be a bigger, and then creating a creative class for Gen Z at South Jakarta people or young people there. And then and now I built my small business, so I hope that my small business can getting better and bigger. Of course, that's my dreams.
I mean,
And my dreams also my dreams also can have a lot of friends that can join my creative workshop if I held in anywhere, maybe around Jakarta. And after that, we also talk about if I can turn back the time. So what kind of life that I want to change or fix it. So if I can turn back my time when I was young, maybe I want to fix myself. I want to have a very good relation with a lot of people, not only from my colleague or my work people or my friends around me, but meeting with the strangers like this, I think I should did it when I was young at 25 or 22, so I can have a lot of friends, and maybe I also can learn a lot about something or about life from another POV from stranger people. Because like what I did now, I have a lot of conversation with Kak Erlin, so I have something new that I can learn too from Kak Erlin, and then we can know each other. We follow our Instagram and I think it's nice for me. So maybe that's what I want to fix it if I can turn back the time, or when I was young maybe. Maybe that's that I can share, Kak Erlin, because I forgot because we have a lot of conversation just now.
oh, it's okay. It's okay. Thank you so much for sharing, Kak Ami. See you
Okay,
again.
thank you.
wow. Thank you so much, Kami.
My pleasure.
That's a lot of dreams, and yeah, it's so nice hearing all of your dreams, goals, and plan. I hope you can achieve it as well, ya Kak.
Amin, amin. Thank you,
Good
Kak
luck.
Anissa.
Okay. Sorry, Kasilmi, can we have one more or is
It's
it the
already past 7:30. Let's
Okay.
call it, yeah.
I'm so sorry, guys. So we are finally arrived at the end of tonight's session. But before we close this class, I would like to invite Adri for giving her best statement to all of us. Adri, please.
Closing statement is think big, dream big, believe big, and the result will be big. Make no little plans.
Oh, yay, dream big. Shout out to dream big. Okay, thank you so much, guys, for being here and for participating in our class. I hope you guys get so many precious things, knowledge, and new friends here through this session. Thank you so much for coming. And thank you so much, Kadri, for being our humble and amazing conductor. Yeah, okay. And my name is Anissa, and I'm signing out. Thank you so much, guys. Don't forget to always stay tuned at Britzone, Instagram, or another social media. Britzone, we connect, we create. Bye bye.
Thank you, everyone. Thank
Thank
you, you too.
you.
Bye bye.
See you
Bye.
too.
Thank
Thank you so
you.
much for coming.
There
Thank you,
is no
thank
back
Thank you,
sound, yeah.
everyone. Bye.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Bye,
Oh, thank
Gani.
you.
Bye,
Nice to be here
Rasya.
again
Bye.
Bye,
for a
Kak
while.
Fatma.
Bye.
Bye everyone. Thank you.
Bye,
For a
Gan.
while.